Hello viewers, I am Kausalya. Today we are going to solve example 7 in chapter 4 quadratic equations. We are going to solve this example 7 by other method. The problem is solve the equation by the method of completing the square. So now we are going to solve this equation by using the method of completing the square. So this method is a bit different. So as a first step you see, so when you look at the first term, here we have 2x square. So I want to write this expression in the term of a square. You see here I have 2. So 2 is not a problem. We can't take what to say. If we take square root of x square, it gives x. But if you take square root of 2, it gives some number with points, right? That is 1 point something. So here we have to make this number as a perfect square number. So we are going to multiply this entire equation with some number in such a way that we have to make this first number as a perfect square. First, let us list out what are all the perfect squares. Then it will be very easy for you. So what are the perfect squares here? 1 square is 1 and 2 square is 4 and 3 square is 6. 3 square is 9 and 4 square is 16 and it goes on. So here as a first thing, here we have 2, right? So when this 2 gets multiplied by 2, then it is very easy. We get 4 so that we can make this number as a perfect square. But here there is a small analysis. You see, when you multiply this equation by 2, what happens? 4x square minus 10x plus 6, right? This equation gets transformed like this whenever it is multiplied by 2. So this 2x square, this can be written, 4x square can be written as 2x the whole square minus, so you see here we have a minus. So how to represent this? That is, our aim is to represent this in the form of a square plus b square minus 2ab. Since we have a minus, we go with minus 2ab. If it is plus, then it will be plus. Now, here we have a square, it is fine. And this term represents 2ab. So, just write down the 2 as such. So, what is the value of a? A is nothing but 2x. So, this 2x represents a. Okay, this is 2, this is a. And here I need a b term. So, if this is b, then look at this. A square minus 2 into 2x into 5. So when you multiply, what is the answer? 5 2s are 10 and 10 2s are 20. Right, but what we actually need, we need only 10x. So number 2 is not the correct option. So again by proceeding, just I had randomly checked by multiplying this equation by 5. So when I multiply this equation by 5, again you see here I have 10x square minus 25x plus 15 equal to 0. So again this 10 cannot be written in the form of square because it is not a perfect square number. So again this is a wrong option. Right. So here we are going with, so as a next perfect square term, you see here it is 2. So we cannot make it as 9 anyway. So next I am moving with 16. So in order to make this 2 as a 16, we have to multiply this entire equation by 8. Therefore, when you multiply this equation by 8, we are getting the value as 2 into 8 gives 16x square and minus 5 into 8 gives minus 40 and 3 into 8 gives 24. So here the equation is 16x square minus 40x plus 24 is equal to 0. So again, now we are going to represent this first term as a square. So we can write this as 4x the whole square, right? Because 4 square is 16 and x into, that is x square gives x square. Therefore here 4x the whole square. Now this term is, it is 2ab. So 2 into what is A? It is 4x. So 4 2s are 8. So what is to be multiplied to make 40? That is 8 5s are 40. So here we are multiplying this term by 5. Am I making clear? Because here the value of A is 4x. So according to the formula, this is the term 2AB. So write this 2 as such. What is the value of A? It is 4x. So 2 into 4x is here. So now 4 2s are 8. So what is the number which is to be multiplied with 8 to get 40? It is obviously 5. So 8 5s are 40. That is the reason why here we are writing 5. Now again, when you can check, right, 5 4s are 20 and 22s are 40. Now, I have to represent this term in the form of a minus b the whole square. Okay, a minus b the whole square. So, I have a square minus 2ab. But what is the next term I need? I need a b square term. So, what is the value of b here? Here the value of b is 5. So, what is b square? It is 5 square. So here I am including this 5 square. So I have to include another term as minus 5 square so that the value of this equation remains the same. How the value of the equation remains the same? Obviously you see this plus 5 square and minus 5 square, they get cancelled out. When they get cancelled out, again we will be having the same equation here. You see, right? 4x the whole square minus again 2 into 4x into 5 makes 40x and this plus 24. So just for our convenience, here we are adding plus 5 square. Therefore, I am here subtracting minus 5 square plus 24 is equal to 0. So now when you look at the first 3 terms, you can combine these 3 terms and write this in the format of a minus b the whole square. So in the place of a I have 4x and in the place of b I have 5. Therefore 4x minus 5 the whole square, and here minus 5 square is nothing but minus 25 plus 24 is equal to 0. So minus 25 plus 24 gives you minus 1. So 4x minus 5 the whole square minus 1 is equal to 0. Therefore 4x minus 5 the whole square is equal to 1. Now we are going to take square root on both sides. So when square root is taken, what happens? This, actually I had skipped that step. You see, that is square root of 4x minus 5 the whole square is equal to plus or minus square root of 1. So this square root and this square, they cancel each other. So we have 4x minus 5 and square root of 1 is 1. So plus or minus 1. The next step is I am going to move this minus 5 to the right hand side. So 4x is equal to plus or minus 1. This minus 5 becomes plus 5. Again, I am splitting the terms. You see 4x is equal to, first I am considering plus 1. So plus 1 plus 5 and here 4x is equal to minus 1 plus 5. So when you simplify, 4x is equal to 6 and here 4x is equal to 4. So what about x? X is nothing but 6 by 4 and here x is 4 by 4. So finally the values are 3 by 2 and 1. So these are the roots of the given quadratic equation. This is another method of solving the quadratic equation by the method of completing the square. So in the previous video, I had solved the same problem by using method 1. And here now in this video it is done by method 2. Again it is up to you to select which method to solve. So that's all. If you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. Thank you.